guys, this is George back here with another vlog, and today I am here at Legoland Windsor for the first time in probably about 8 or 9 years. The last time I came here, I believe, was the opening year of when Lego Friends came in, because I think I rode Mia's riding adventure during its opening year, and that was my first Zamperla Disco. I remember that. That's one of my only memories from this park, because it's been that long since I was last here. And since I was last here, there have been a lot of changes. We've got a new ride opening next year, which I'll do a construction update for, probably as a separate video here on the channel. That'll be uploaded by now if it is a separate video. As well as that, in 2021 they opened Lego Mythica with the UK's only flying theatre, so I'm very excited to get on there today. I've heard amazing things about Flight of the Skyline, so I'm very excited to get on there. Haunted House Monster Party is another ride that has opened fairly recently that I'm looking forward to getting on. That's a Vekoma Madhouse. There's also 2 credits for me to get here today. Last time I was here, I only did the Dragon's Apprentice, so I've never done the Dragon before, and also Duplo Dino Coaster has opened since I was last here, so 2 credits for me to get here today. It is a bit rainy, but we're going to make the most of it and go and explore the park. Here we are then in Miniland. To be honest, I don't remember spending much time here last time I was here, but it's absolutely incredible. As you can see, we're in the London section. We've got loads of different areas over here. You can see the London Eye there, Big Ben. We've got the tower just here. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, the amount of time that would go into creating these buildings is absolutely incredible. When it comes to architecture, then I don't know loads, but here we go. We've got Trafalgar Square over here. And even the buses move as well. And all the trains do as well, going around the area. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, you look at the scale of some of these buildings. I mean, this Big Ben, that's huge. That's a lot taller than me, and I'm tall. So impressive. I mean, you look at that there. That's probably about double the height of me. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. The amount of time that will go into this. I mean, I remember building Lego sets myself when I was little, and I'd be building something like that little van down there, and it would take some time. That Lego roller coaster, I remember spending about 5 or 6 hours building that. And I mean, that would be nothing compared to the time it would take to build these. You've got Tower Bridge over there, that's one of my favourites. Absolutely incredible. I've just seen the Eiffel Tower over on the other side as well, so I'll definitely go and have a look at that. Absolutely incredible. So I've been walking around Miniland for about the last 10 minutes, and I'm absolutely in love with this area already. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. So many different countries represented here. As you can see, you've got Paris over there, New York right over there. You can see the Gateway Arch of St. Louis there as well. You've got the United States, and you've also got Amsterdam over here as well, of course, in the Netherlands. This is absolutely incredible. All the colours of it, the size of the buildings, the scale of this area. It's huge walking around here as well. Absolutely amazing. Like, you've got even these little sets down here compared to the massive sets over there. Look at that, absolutely incredible. Got all the windmills, of course. It is the Netherlands after all. Yeah, we're just waiting for the park to open. It's absolutely incredible. I'm going to be spending a lot of time here today. I absolutely love this.
It's very flat, isn't it? There's no mountains.
A train.
I mean, you look at the size of that building over there. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Of course, we've got New York over here. Statue of Liberty right there. We've got the Empire State Building. Over there you can see the Gateway Arch as well. We've got Hollywood over here as well. This is absolutely incredible. I absolutely love this area. I've not even seen the rest of the park yet. To be honest, I don't think I really need to after this. This is insane. I could literally spend the whole day just walking around here. Look at this over here. We've even got a fun fair set up. Honestly, I've never seen anything quite like this. Absolutely incredible. Everything about this area is absolutely incredible. over in India now. We've of course got the Taj Mahal there. We've got another building here. Don't know the name of this one. Maybe we'll find out. Oh, this is China over here now. The Forbidden City, as it says on the sign. Look at the size of that. This is one of the biggest buildings here in terms of the footprint. Absolutely huge. I like the dragon there as well. That's cool. That's brilliant. Absolutely incredible. I like the pier here. This is absolutely fantastic. Brighton. Just over here. And the Eiffel Tower just over there as well. The Eiffel Tower looks incredible. I love the pier though. That's fantastic. I like the volcano over there as well, the mountain. That looks fantastic. The amount of time that this would have taken to build every single building is just absolutely incredible. Oh, we've even got the needles over there as well. I've only just noticed that. That's fantastic. Look at the size of these buildings over here though. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Let's go around and get a bit of a closer look at the Eiffel Tower. Literally, I don't know how long this vlog's going to be yet, but already we've been walking around this area for about 15 minutes now. It's just absolutely incredible. There we go. Closer look there at the Eiffel Tower. Look at the size of it. Like, wow, absolutely incredible. I love this area so much. This is probably one of my favourite areas in a UK theme park. It's just so much to see. Here we go then, heading into Mythica for the first time. Home at Flight to the Skyline. This opened in 2021. Look at the paths even in here. This is amazing. Look at this model here. This is great. And you've got interactives around the area, as you can see. So, oh yeah, so you need the Legoland app and then you can scan it. And then I believe you can watch this come to life on your phone, which is incredible. I'll definitely have to try that out later. So we've got Hydra's Challenge over here. This was an existing ride at the park. It used to be called Squid Surfers, I believe. I actually went on this. I remember going on this and I got absolutely soaked. May have a go on there later. It's not really great weather for it. You can press these buttons and get onto the text one as well. We've got Fire and Ice Freefall over here. And then Fly the Skyline over there, which we're going to. So I've just had my first ever ride there on Flight to the Skyline, my second ever flying theatre. I did the one at Ferrari Land in Spain and absolutely loved it. And that was absolutely incredible as well. I don't normally like screen-based rides too much. I feel like they're not so immersive and it kind of takes away from the theming aspect, but I have to make an exception for those flying theatres because they are absolutely amazing. That is very, very immersive. And luckily we were in the middle row as well. The middle row does tend to be the best on those flying theatres, so you can't see the ceiling as much, also you can't see the floor as much. So yeah, definitely try and get the middle because then you're right in the middle of the screen, right in the middle of the action. Absolutely incredible ride, very immersive. Not the longest of rides. I think the one might have lasted longer at Ferrari Land. I do wish it was a little bit longer. That's the only critique I would give to it. It was amazing, very immersive, so much going on. There was smell pods in there as well even. You've got a pre-show in there as well. I love the smell pods though. That just makes it even more immersive. Absolutely incredible. One of my favourite rides in the UK. It's an incredible ride. It's going to make me come back into Legoland a lot to come and ride that.
Keep an eye open for lurking sharks. Some like to lie around on the sea. I do love sharks. Awesome fact. Sharks have been on the earth longer than dinosaurs.
There's a big shark. Wow.
So as you just saw there from the footage, we just came off Deep Sea Adventure. Yeah, that was really good. It was quite short, but it's really, really good. I really like the idea of actually being able to be on a submarine in the water while looking at all the fish instead of just walking around a normal aquarium. It's something a little bit different, isn't it? It's a Legoland classic. It's a really, really good ride. We're now going to do the Haunted House Monster Party. This opened in 2019. It's one of the newer rides here. It's a Vekoma Madhouse. If you're not if you're not familiar with that, pretty much Hex at Alton Towers, same ride system to that. And it's quite a short queue, and look at the facade for it. It's really, really nice, very well themed. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting on this one. I've heard some good things. So then guys, we've just done the Haunted House Monster Party, and that was really good actually. I really enjoyed that. The show building out the front here looks absolutely fantastic. It's a shame they didn't theme it around the sides. That's the one thing I wish they did do. I wish it was better themed around the side. But once you actually get in there, there's a really good pre-show with the disco section. And then you go onto the ride itself. Lots of different projections in there, very well themed. It's a decently long ride as well. Yeah, it was really good, really nice atmosphere in there, and of course it's a really good, cool ride system, how it feels like you're upside down when you're actually not, and it's actually the room spinning rather than the actual gondola itself. But yeah, really enjoyed that. I don't think I prefer it to Hex. I feel like with Hex I prefer the story of it. There's more pre-shows and it kind of builds that atmosphere up before you go onto the ride. I feel like there wasn't as much story being built up in there as there was in Hex. I would have liked a little bit more story maybe, so maybe that's one thing that I would change about that. But overall I think it's a really good ride. Not as good as Flight of the Skyline, but it was a good ride. I did really enjoy it, and I'd definitely like to give it another go again today. So I'm in the queue again for my second ride of the day on Flight of the Skyline, and I just want to show you the queue here because it's actually really nice. Of course, you've got all these details in the ceiling here, all the banners. You've got all the nice details into the walls here. It is a bit of a cattle pen, but there is some theming. There's some theming just over there, as you can see, and there's also a screen as well which talks about different information of all the different creatures that you're going to see on the ride. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, not the fastest of throughputs this one. The queue doesn't move too quickly with this, however, once it does start moving it gets a lot of people through, so that is good. A lot of people can get on the ride at once, however the queue does move quite slowly, unfortunately. That's the downside of it. It's advertised 30 minutes at the moment, so hopefully it won't be too bad. So I just had a ride on the Jolly Rocker there, and I have to admit that was a bit lame, to be honest. We were on one of the middle seats, so that's not where you want to be on a pirate ship. You want to be on one of the ends, really. However, it was a really short cycle. We were only going for about a minute on there, and it took quite a while to get going. Then we got a couple of big swings, but obviously in the middle seat you don't really feel the big swings that much, so yeah, that was a bit of a shame. It was a bit unfortunate that we were on the middle seat. I imagine it would have been a bit better on one of the outer seats, but yeah, it's just one of those really. Not the longest of cycles. It would be great to see the cycle up to that, maybe to at least two or 3 minutes maybe. That would be ideal, especially as it's on a short queue, so yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, that one. Okay then guys, this is now time for a ride on Pirates Falls Treasure Quest, the log flume here that looks to be an absolute soaker. I've just seen people getting off of it, absolutely drenched. We're going to go around. I believe it's only got one drop, but it has got quite a lot of water effects on from what I've seen. So, let's go and give it a ride, and I'll give you an update of how wet we are at the end. So that was an absolute soaker there on Pirate Falls Treasure Quest. Absolutely dripping wet through. It's not even the main drop. The drop itself, you don't get that wet, but there are so many water effects on there that squirt you. It's an absolute soaker, and it's really well themed as well. I really like the theming on there. Really, really good. But yeah, those water effects, they are a soaker. So I just had a ride there on Mia's riding adventure. Normally I don't like those Zamperla discos. However, I have two problems with the Zamperla discos. One, the restraints and how they push you into the front and it's really uncomfortable. And two, there's normally a rattle. However, with that one, there was no rattle, and I was able to sit a bit further back. So if you're going on a Zamperla Disco, try and sit as far back as you possibly can for a more comfortable ride. If you're pushed right up at the front, it's very uncomfortable. If you're able to get a bit of room and sit a bit further back, it can actually make the ride a lot more enjoyable. And when there's no rattle like there isn't on that one, it's actually quite a good fun ride. It was a short cycle, but I don't really mind because I wouldn't have wanted to be on there for much longer anyway, because even sitting further back it's still not particularly comfortable, but it is so much more comfortable than being pushed up at the front. So yeah, it was actually okay there. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I actually enjoyed a ride on a Zamperla Disco. Insane. So I've just had a third ride there on Flight of the Sky Lion, and I was on the top row this time as well. Both of the other rides I was on the middle row. This time I was on the top row. That was my first time on the top row on there. And yeah, it is better in the middle, so if you can get the middle, great. However, if you are on the top row, it is still absolutely amazing. No matter where you sit on Flight of the Sky Lion, you're in for an absolutely incredible ride. It's so immersive, and all of the different effects in there, I just wish it was longer. That is the one thing I'd change about it. I really wish that it was longer, because it's just absolutely incredible. One of my favourite rides in the UK. Take roller coasters out of the picture, and that probably is my favourite ride in the UK. It's absolutely phenomenal. I can't believe that Legoland have built this. It is still one of the newest rides here, opened in 2021. Yeah, if you've not yet done it, you need to come here and experience it. It is absolutely phenomenal. So then guys, we're now heading on to Ninjago the ride. This is an interactive dark ride, however it's a bit different to normal, because normally on interactive dark rides you'll have a gun and shoot targets. With this one, you use your hands to shoot things at the screen. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this works. So let's go and have a look. It's currently advertised 15 minutes. Let's go and have a little look round. A little bit of theming in here, some nice lighting. Here we go. Let's go and explore and have a go on Ninjago. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully it'll be a good dark ride. So then guys, I just did Ninjago the ride there, and it was okay. It was kind of like Web Adventure at Disney California, not California Adventure, at Walt Disney Studios at Disneyland Paris. It was okay though, it was mainly screen based. However, it was quite immersive. It was a 3D ride, you're looking at the screens, and it was interactive as well. And of course it's a little bit different with that one. Instead of having a gun, then you're using your hands, just like you are on Web Adventure. Instead of shooting spider webs though, you're shooting lasers on there. Yeah, it's okay. It's not a lot of theming on there. The theming in the queue line's really great. However, when you get on the ride, it's very screen-based, and I'm not too keen on screen-based rides unless they can make up for it in other ways, like Flight of the Sky Lion does. That one doesn't make up for it so much because there's not really much theming, and to be honest, I don't really care if a ride's interactive or not. Sometimes I don't even bother interacting with the ride, even if it is an option, and I just like to go around and appreciate all the theming. With that one, I thought I would do it because there's no theming, so there's not really anything else to do really, and not anything else to look at, so I did get involved with that one. And yeah, it is quite fun. It's quite tiring now, I'll tell you that, but yeah, it's a good ride system, very really good technology, and yeah, it was okay. Not one of my favourite dark rides in the UK. So it's coming to the end of the day now here at Legoland Windsor, and I'm about to head on my final ride of the day. The Dragon's still on quite a long queue, so I'm not going to be able to do that one today. However, Duplo Dino Coaster is currently on a 15-minute wait, so hopefully I am going to get a +1 today. Just heading into the queue now for Duplo Dino Coaster. The construction site is just up there for the new coasters that are going to be opening next year. So I'll go and have a closer look at that in a minute. But yeah, a lot of clearance is currently going on. Oh, and here comes the coaster. Doesn't look like a 15-minute wait, if I'm honest. There it goes. Yeah, it's absolutely tiny, this thing, but it is a credit, so it has to be done. But yeah, in a minute I'll go and have a closer look at the construction site and talk more about what's going to be built there. I really like the look of the train for this. You've got this nice theming in the middle here. Look at the train design, it's absolutely fantastic. Here we go, let's get a +1. There's quite a few adults around here as well, so that makes it slightly less embarrassing. So then guys, I just had a ride there on Duplo Dino Coaster, and yeah, it was fine. It was very smooth, and it was a bit more, it was a bit faster than I was expecting it to be, but yeah. The best bit about it though is the theming and the train design. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at the theming there. So here is the construction site for the new coasters. I'm not going to be filming a separate construction update because there's not loads going on. However, as you can see, clearance has started. No construction walls up yet, but I assume we'll start to see more over time. So this used to be home to river rafts, the dinghy slides, they've now been taken out, and 2 new dueling shuttle coasters are going to be coming here. Most likely opening in 2024. Yeah, very exciting. Not much to look at the moment, but there we go. Over time, we will start to see more. So this is part of the site, and then we got the other half of the site just up there. Lots of work is going on. It's quite a big footprint actually, but I mean, this is going to be a big coaster for Legoland. This is going to be their standout roller, well, their 2 standout roller coasters. At the moment, they don't really have a standout coaster, but these are going to be a standout coaster. These are going to be a great family investment into this park and something a bit more thrilling than what they already have. So yeah, I look forward to following this project and coming and seeing it when it opens. So then guys, that's now the end of this vlog here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at George Kelly, follow me on Twitter at George Kelly, and check out my other YouTube channel at George Kelly. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe everyone, and I will see you all later. Bye.